Mm-hmm. Hello. Welcome in. I think I'm live. It says I'm live. Welcome, friends, to Drumsticks After Dark. I am Dean the Turkey Legster. Welcome to Oh, did I say that? Anyway, welcome to Drumsticks After Dark. I am Dean the Turkey Legster. Uh, Welcome to this weekly Sunday night stream that I've enjoyed doing for the last couple of months. Um, I will reiterate towards the end of the stream but tonight is the last weekly edition of Drumsticks After Dark. I did do a announcement stream a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, and to talk about the future of my channel, and I'll get into that towards the end of the stream. But tonight is the last weekly edition of Drumsticks After Dark, and I'm glad you're here. So let me welcome in. I see Dawn is here. Hello. The Hitchhiking Bones. Love the turkey legs. Mandy Adams is here. Hello, Mandy. Boo to you. Boo to you. This guy called Dean the Turkey Legster. Who let him in? Tina McNeil. Hello, Tina. And Chuck. Yes, I am live. I am live. And I forgot to shave. I don't know if you can tell that very well. So as you can see, I'm actually back in my what is turning into, will eventually become the new Studio B. Currently, it is kind of, I'm in a transition of moving bedrooms. So this is my old Studio A. I guess it's kind of officially Studio B. Anyway, my nephews are spending the weekend. My mom and I have been watching them, and so they are occupying at night the other bedrooms. So I am streaming, from this room. In summer, that's right. So until like this morning, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to really talk about today. I have some ideas. Then I decided it was a topic that I had wanted to cover for a while, and I decided we would talk about it tonight. But first, let me talk about the national days. Last week, we talked about how it was National Ice Cream Day, and we looked at the most popular ice cream flavors, ice cream toppings. It was so much fun. Mary Carol, hello. Happy Sunday to you. So I thought I would let you know what the national days are for July the 23rd. And then I'll go ahead and tell you what tomorrow's national days are so you can get ready. So first up that I'm going to talk about, that I'll mention, it is specifically today on the 23rd is National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. Not just ice cream, specifically vanilla ice cream. So if you like vanilla ice cream, today is your day. Today is also National Parents Day. So if you're parents, today's your day. It is also Gorgeous Grandma Day. So if you are a grandma, you are gorgeous, and today is your day. So that's today. Tomorrow on July the 24th is National Tequila Day. I'll have to celebrate that one. It is also National Drive-Thru Day. Ironically, I will not be working the drive-thru tomorrow. Wendy's, please do not call me. Tomorrow is also National Thermal Engineer Day. Thermal Engineer Day. That is the first time I've heard that job, but it sounds very important. So you all are much appreciated, and tomorrow is your day. Tomorrow is also National Amelia Earhart Day. National Earhart was, of course, the she was I should have looked up to refresh my memory. I believe she was I know she was a female pilot, and I think she flew, was it across the Pacific or around the world? She did something. So someone knows off the top of the can remember or knows, pop it in the chat, because I'm drawing kind of a blank. But it's got a little picture here of her in front of her airplane. So I do remember she was a female pilot. That's about all I can remember right now. Tomorrow is also National Cousins Day. So if you are, or if you have cousins, tomorrow is your day to appreciate your cousins. Amelia Earhart. So Amelia Earhart was an American aviation pioneer and writer. Earhart was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. There's Amelia Earhart. And tomorrow is her day. I don't know if... Oh, it is her birthday. That's why tomorrow is her day. Tomorrow is actually her birthday. She was born in Atchison, Kansas. Atchison, Kansas. Very interesting. So, some national days for your celebration. So, there's going to be a couple different segments. The first one I'm more confident in because I'm just reading articles. The second one, I'm going to have to try to remember lyrics. I'm thinking I may try to do some karaoke, or as we could say, turkey leg-ioke, where I will take some requests, and I guess I could maybe take a second to look up lyrics so I don't mess things up. But specifically maybe Disney classic songs, try to serenade you with my vocal abilities and talents. So that'll be later. But for now, I wanted to share, this is something I've been wanting to talk about, to inform you. Around the US, there are some unusual laws. Crazy, strange, stupid, whatever word you want to describe them as. And I think I need to highlight some. I have looked up a couple of articles on some laws around the US. I know a couple of weeks ago, I actually had Dawn on along with Jennifer Caruso. We talked about traveling that we've done, traveling we'd like to do, including right around the US. And as we're traveling, I'm traveling, or anyone else is traveling, I think it's good to know some of these special laws that are around the country. So this first article, excuse me, is from BuzzFeed, and it's called 23 Weird Old American Laws You Won't Believe Were Passed. And some of these that they list also, they kind of explain a little bit about. But in the intro, they also mention an extra law that actually used to be a thing. So, did you know, we're going to start with this one. Did you know that it used to be illegal in Wyoming to take photographs of rabbits from January to April? It used to be illegal to take photographs of rabbits from January to April in Wyoming. Hey Dave, welcome in. We're about to talk about some strange laws in the US. And actually one of them is, as if I remember right, you're from Michigan. There's one weird law up in Michigan that I hope you knew about when you lived there. But the first up, we've got one that actually applies to Oklahoma and Ohio. In Oklahoma and Ohio, you cannot make faces at your dog. You cannot make faces at your dog. Now, specifically in Ohio, okay, so actually what it says here, in Oklahoma, you cannot make a stupid face at them. And Ohio's law is more extreme because if you make any kind of face at a dog, it will result in a fine or jail time. What is it? Oh, not allowed Halloween mask. I think I saw that one on another article that I'll probably get to. That does sound familiar, actually, on one of the articles. But the one that's in this article is actually, it's crazy. So anyway, don't make faces at your dogs. Number 2, in Florida, and this is a real bummer, it is illegal to sing in your swimsuit. It's a good thing I don't wear my swimsuit a lot. Hey Brian, welcome in. We are talking about crazy laws, and I have one coming up from California that we're going to hear about. But in Florida, it is illegal to sing in your bathing suit. Okay, number 3. In Arizona, this is if you're in Arizona, you cannot have a donkey sleeping in your bathtub after 7 p.m. So if you're in Arizona, you have a donkey You cannot have them sleeping in your bathtub after 7 p.m. Number 4. Okay, number 4. I don't know why this is a thing, but in Kansas, it is illegal to serve ice cream on a cherry pie or on cherry pie. Before 7 is fine, Brian. Like after 7, it is such a detriment to society, I guess. Okay, number 5. Here's California for you, Brian. Please take note of this. It is against the law to eat an orange while taking a bath. All the things I would do during a bath, eating an orange is, I don't know. But, you do have to ask how they're going to enforce this one. But, and actually, Dave does make a comment here that says, chances are these laws were written many years ago and forgotten about. That is true. Some of the specific comments on these laws are from years ago. For example, now the cherry pie thing with the vanilla, they don't have a comment other than apparently someone had strong feelings about that and decided to pass it. The thing with the donkey in Arizona in the bathtub, it says this oddly specific law was passed in 1924 after an Arizonian merchant's bathtub was washed down into a valley when a dam broke, carrying his dozing donkey into troubled waters. Hundreds of people were involved in saving the sleepy, soggy donkey, so the law was signed into action to prevent endangering future bathtub snoozing donkeys and save everyone a bunch of time and effort. I don't know. But what if the dam breaks before 7? Anyway, let's see here. So Brian, actually, that law I think is mentioned somewhere down on the article about it is illegal. I'm sure I'll get there eventually, but it is illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket. And I think I'll get to there later. I'm sure I'll get there. I do remember reading about that. Why don't we go to number 6? First of all, the oranges in the bathtub. The orange in the bathtub was outlawed as it was thought that the citric acid could react with the natural oils in the bath and cause an explosion. But again, how are they going to enforce that? And I'm sure someone's done it. We are talking about people. I'm sure someone's done it and gotten away with it. Number 7, in Arkansas. This is in Arkansas. It is illegal to sound your horn at any place where cold drinks or sandwiches are served after 9 p.m. So the comments say that the origins are kind of unclear, but they seem to prevent the drive-through customers disturbing the peace while they're waiting for their late night snacks. But you can honk before 9 p.m., I guess. This is actually a good law, but it's sad that they had to make this. In Delaware, this is number 8, in Delaware, it's against the law for a pawnbroker to accept an artificial limb or wheelchair as payment, especially the artificial limb is good. Now, breaking this law will land you a hefty $10,000 fine. Originally, the law also included an exclusion on allowing workmen's tools as payment too, but the latter has been dropped, leaving just the law around prosthetic limbs and wheelchairs. So when you say you'd give an arm and a leg for something, try your luck outside Delaware. Now, number 9 is an interesting one. In Georgia, it is illegal to consume fried chicken by any other means than with your hands. So it's illegal to consume fried chicken by any other means than with your hands. So, while the law was part of a publicity stunt designed to establish Georgia as the poultry capital of the world, it is nonetheless an actual law. Apparently, this is strictly in Gainesville, Georgia. It's a very interesting law. Number 10. This is weird. In Louisiana, it's illegal for a woman to drive a car without her husband waving a flag in front of it beforehand. A good luck flag from your husband. Ladies, Louisiana ladies, have your hubby wave a flag for you before you drive. Now, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, number 11, in Maine. This is probably a good one, but let me read it to you, and then you can ask all the questions. In Maine, it's illegal to bite your landlord. And the landlords all said, thank you. You have to wonder why they passed these laws. The comment doesn't really give a history, but it is specifically for Rumford, Maine. So if you're in Rumford, Maine, and you're a landlord, it is illegal for your tenant to bite you. Number 12. Number 12, in Kansas, It's illegal to throw knives at men wearing striped suits. They didn't really find a history or reasoning behind that, but throwing knives is not a good idea for anyone. So in Georgia, and this is actually specific to Atlanta, Georgia, it's illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp. In Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, it's illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp. I want to know how many people have giraffes in Atlanta, Georgia, that are taking them down the streets where the telephone poles are. We have to control the giraffes, folks. We got to control. Now, 14, in New York, it's illegal to shine shoes after 1 p.m. on a Sunday. In New York, it is illegal to shine shoes after 1 p.m. on a Sunday. And then it clarifies, and I don't know if this is a sarcastic comment, but it says that is unless you're a person engaged in or employed by the management of bona fide hotels. So if you're not in management or any, work in a hotel after 1 p.m. on Sundays, no shoe shining. All right, for number 15, we're going to go to Ohio. Again with the Sundays. It is against the law for stores to sell cornflakes on Sundays. You can get Cheerios, Captain Crunch, anything else you want to get, but the cornflakes, honey, wait till Monday. So 16, Minnesota, specifically in the city of St. Cloud, Minnesota, apparently. It is illegal. It is illegal to eat hamburgers on a Sunday. It is illegal to eat hamburgers on a Sunday. Don't say nothing about turkey legs. Don't say nothing about turkey legs. All right, number 17. Okay, I might actually be guilty of this. In Florida, it is illegal to eat cottage cheese on Sunday. It's illegal to eat cottage cheese on Sunday. Except this is a Tampa specific law, and I've never been to Tampa, so I think I'm safe. Okay. All right, Dave, are you still here? Here is this strange Michigan law. No, Brian, do not modify no laws for me. In Michigan, it is illegal to tie a crocodile or alligator to a fire hydrant. It is illegal to tie a crocodile or alligator to a fire hydrant in Michigan. I hope I didn't ruin your weekend plans. Do they have, Dave, are you there? Are you still there? Do they even have many alligators or crocodiles in Michigan? Because it seems like that's a cooler climate, obviously. They have much more severe winters up there than they do down here, or, you know, the southern states. So it doesn't seem like there would even be alligators or crocodiles. They don't. Well, that solves that problem. All right, so in New Jersey, this is number 19. In New Jersey, it's illegal to slurp your soup in public. Now, I think this kind of makes sense, except it doesn't. It's one of those where there was just kind of maybe this one person that could make a law that was, this annoyed them, so they made the law. It should be just common courtesy out in public. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dave. It's too cold up there. The weather is too cold for alligators, only if someone has it as a pet. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah, in New Jersey, it is illegal to slurp your soup in public. So if you go to out to eat, maybe don't get soup if you slurp. Number 20. In New Jersey, again, New Jersey, it is illegal to purchase ice cream after 6 p.m. But the comment under it indicates that you can still get ice cream if you have a doctor's note. I should look into that more. I'm sure there's, I don't know, some specified thing. No, Brian, I don't think we need to pass that law. I don't think so. Okay, here we go. In Alabama, Kentucky, and Georgia, it's against the law to walk down the street with an ice cream cone in your back pocket. And I know, Brian, you mentioned that earlier. So let me read the little blurb. Apparently, this stems back to when horses were the most common means of transport. Horse thieves could lure a steed away with the promise of a waffle cone, and technically could avoid being charged with stealing the horse thereafter, because, you know, the horse just mysteriously wouldn't leave them alone after that for some strange reason. So, to nip the problem in the bud, lawmakers outlawed being out with an ice cream cone in your pocket. Thinking they could take that off the books now. It's 2023. All right, this is going to be the real bummer for probably somebody. Number 22, in Alaska. In Alaska, it is illegal to push a moose out of a moving airplane. So we have so many questions. How did this end up becoming a law? How many moose were pushed out of planes? What if the plane isn't moving? You know, questions. Another interesting law here, again, back to the common sense and courtesy. 23, we're coming back to Florida. It's illegal. Apparently, it is illegal to fart in public after 6 p.m. Now, if it's 5:59, you gotta let one go for it. So anyway, we're protecting the mooses. We are protecting the mooses. Yes, we are. Have a great night, Dave. Remember, if you're traveling, I know you've got your travel shows. If you're telling people about their travels, make sure to mention the strange laws so people don't have ruined vacations. And if anyone's coming to Florida, you can't sing in your bathing suit. Really weird. Okay, so that does it for that article. That was 23. Let's go up to this article has 20 silly and unusual U.S. laws. Some of these actually might overlap with the last article. So if they do, I will skip those so I don't repeat that. All right, so first on this article is from howstuffworks.com. howstuffworks.com. And this is the title of this is 20 silly and unusual U.S. laws. Okay, number 1 of this article. In Fairbanks, Alaska, it is illegal to serve alcohol to a moose. We're protecting the moose. In Fairbanks, Alaska, apparently they had a problem with drunk mooses. Meese. Number two, in Glendale, Arizona, it is illegal to drive a car in reverse. I don't know if that includes backing out of a parking space or into a parking space, but in Glendale, Arizona, you have got I don't know. All right. Number 3, in San Francisco, California. San Francisco, California, it is illegal to wipe your car with used underwear. It says nothing about clean underwear, though. Just saying. You have to wonder why these are laws. This is interesting, too. In Quitman, Georgia, it is illegal to change the clothes on a storefront mannequin unless the shades are down. Guess we got to protect the dignity of those mannequins. Very interesting. All right, number 5. In South Bend, Indiana, it is illegal for monkeys to smoke cigarettes. How many monkeys do they have in South Bend, Indiana? And how many did they have smoking cigarettes to pass this law? Yeah, I don't know. So in New Orleans, good old New Orleans, Louisiana, it is against the law to gargle in public. Number 7, in Boston, Massachusetts, it's illegal to take a bath unless one has been ordered by a physician to do so. That's right. In Boston, Massachusetts, it's illegal to take a bath unless one has been ordered by a physician to do so. So if you need to take a bath, I guess you have to go. Can you go into an urgent care and get a doctor's note to take a bath? And then can you get a doctor's note for like, do you have to get one for each time you bathe? Or can you get like a lifetime doctor's note, with a date starting on this and like till like forever? Oy. And 8, okay, number 8, in Minnesota, women may face 30 days in jail for impersonating Santa Claus. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Number 9, in Hornytown, check out the name of that place, in Hornytown, North Carolina, it is illegal to open a massage parlor. Now, I'm thinking there actually could be a decent reasoning for that law, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking along the lines of maybe they had a problem with, I don't know, something to do with like some kind of physical abuse kind of a situation. Maybe they had a problem with, maybe they had massage places. So I mean, there could be. I mean, Hornytown. I don't know. Those are. And number 10, in Fargo, North Dakota. Be careful. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. This is in Fargo, North Dakota. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. Number 11, this is in Oxford, Ohio. This is stretching it. It is illegal for a woman to disrobe in front of a man's picture. It's illegal for a woman to disrobe in front of a man's picture. I'm thinking this maybe originated like way back in the day, when they were just super conservative and they just they really had a problem with I don't know. Number 12, in Oklahoma. Okay, this is a repeat of the if you make faces at dogs. In Oklahoma, you can be fined or jailed by making faces at dogs. Number 13, in Marion, Oregon, ministers are forbidden from eating garlic or onions before delivering a sermon. No stinky preaching here. In Marion, Oregon, ministers are forbidden from eating garlic or onions before delivering a sermon. Number 14, in Morrisville, Pennsylvania. This is Morrisville, Pennsylvania. Women need a permit to wear makeup. This is one of those, I don't see how it's necessary. Or, I don't know. I'm thinking there's some women that are breaking the law there. In South Dakota, apparently this is the whole state. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory. So if you're visiting or you work at a cheese factory in South Dakota, do not fall asleep. It's illegal to fall asleep. This is true, Tina. They're close enough for anyone to know. That's an odd situation in that church. Number 16. At restaurants in Memphis, Tennessee, all pie must be eaten on the premises, as it is illegal to take unfinished pie home. At restaurants in Memphis, Tennessee, all pie must be eaten on the premises, as it is illegal to take unfinished pie home. Number 17, in Utah, this is just special. Birds have the right of way on all highways. Birds have the right of way on all highways. Oh, this is a little weird, but I'll talk about it. Number 18, in Seattle, Washington, women who sit on men's laps on buses or trains without placing a pillow between them face an automatic 6-month jail term. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know. I could start commenting on that, but I am just not sure. No plowing pigeons. If you're in Utah, you can't do that, Brian. You probably shouldn't do that anyway, but they have the right of way, so. Number 19, in Nicholas County, West Virginia, no clergy member may tell jokes or humorous stories from the pulpit during church services. You know, sometimes the mentioning the jokes I mean, the jokes, that's a little over the top. This is also getting into the whole, you know, freedom of speech thing. But I mean, sometimes a humorous story, you know, illustration that goes with the theme of the sermon is appropriate. I don't know, but that's just Nicholas County, West Virginia. Number 20. In St. Croix, Wisconsin, women are not allowed to wear anything red in public. In St. Croix, Wisconsin, women are not allowed to wear anything red in public. Any other colors, just not red. I don't know. So, anyway, those are some interesting, crazy laws that I found out about. I do have another article that I'm going to just scan really quick to see if there's any laws that are just super wacko. I'm not going to read all of them because also some of these I'm already seeing are were in the other article. So let me just go by here. In Colorado, it's illegal to keep a couch on your porch. Wonder if that includes like patio furniture. Would that be considered a couch? Wait, to keep a couch. Okay. In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. Quality control, folks. Quality control. Gotta have bouncy pickles. Bouncy pickles. In Hawaii, it's illegal to place a coin in one's ear. Ouch. Let me see here. Let's see. Nothing crazy. In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza. No surprise pizzas in Louisiana. So in the comments here, it says it's actually considered harassment. It's a surprise pizza. So I guess you can have delivery pizzas. You just got to make sure it's the right address. I'm thinking Domino's, Papa John's, and all that. Don't do a lot of business there. Let me see. Oh, in Missouri, bear wrestling is banned. Sorry, bears. No wrestling. Oh, well, the folks in Montana, I'm sure, appreciate this one. It's illegal to give a rat as a present. That's right. In Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present. Let's see here. So in New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime. So if you're breaking a law, no bulletproof vest, because I guess you deserve to get shot, according to this. Let's see, what else? Anything crazy? Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Where's... Some of these aren't... I should just read one. Oh, is that the end of the article? Oh, okay. Let me go back. There were a couple that I could mention here. Oh. Hold on. This article is being weird on me. Oh. Dawn, be careful this one. In Texas, you cannot sell a human eye. You cannot sell a human eye, as well as other human organs and tissues, including in this law too. That doesn't include hair or blood, according to this. It says, and other human organs and tissues are included in this law too, like the kidney, liver, heart, lung, pancreas, bone, or any other organ that doesn't include hair or blood. In Utah, biting is banned in boxing. Keeps it a little more sportsman friendly. Oh my. In Vermont, it's illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval. Let's see. In Wyoming, buildings that cost $100,000 or more must display pricey art. So if your building doesn't specify if that's houses or public buildings, I'm guessing it's maybe public buildings. But if it's 100,000 or more, you gotta put some pricey art up. That was the end of that article. Seems like there was one law that I saw. Let me just go back and make sure I read it right. Oh, in Oregon, it is illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. This is one of those, it really should be common sense. But apparently, way back in the day, somebody did that. Okay. So in Ohio, it is illegal to sell dyed chickens. It's illegal to sell dyed chickens. So rainbow rabbits and chickens are banned from all sales displays in Akron, Ohio, due to animal cruelty. It's a little weird they have to actually make that a law, but I guess it was a problem at some point. So, okay, no worries. So anyway, that's it for that article. And that's all the 3 articles that I actually bookmarked. So those are just some laws that you just need to be aware of. So let me grab a sip of my drink. So I didn't actually think we were going to hit a full hour on that, but apparently we did. And I'm actually going to go ahead and look to wrap up the stream at this point. We can put Turkey Legioki sing-along on the back burner. I also kind of wanted to talk about something about, I forget, I made a note somewhere about talking about where you can go in the Walt Disney World parks to sort of get away from crowds and rest, AC locations, even just outside locations if you're in there during the cooler months. I'm going to put that kind of on the back burner, just sort of get a list together. So yeah, so I'm also, you might have seen me kind of trying not to, because it's not a good thing, but touching my eye, my eyes are kind of bothering me. I think it's allergies. Along with my nephews, we are watching my brother's dog. And so I'm thinking I might actually have some allergies things going on. I took a Claritin a little bit before the stream. But anyway, so as I've changed the banner down here, I have kept my moderators up to date with everything. And I also did an announcement stream a week or so ago, talking about that I am at a place on my YouTube journey where overall it's not really giving me I'm not getting back from doing these weekly streams, and really YouTube in general. I'm not getting from it quite as much, I don't know what word you call it, joy or meaning, um, um, as much as it did a couple years ago when I launched the channel. So rather than just cutting it off completely, and I talked about this on the announcement stream, but I'll just kind of go back over it. But I am pulling back. What you will see coming up in the near from August through January, we're gonna have Drumsticks After Dark will be a monthly stream, just kind of an opportunity to come in and hang out, every few weeks, check in with each other, hang out a little, give me an opportunity to let you guys how I've been and everything. So it will be on the second Sundays of each month. Second Sundays of each month, and I have here August 13th is the next Drumsticks After Dark. So that's in probably, I think, 3 weeks. Yes, today's the 23rd, so that'll be the 30th. So the 13th, yeah, it's going to be 1, 2, about 3 weeks before that next Drumsticks After Dark. I will also not be doing Once Upon a Turkey Leg as a solo stream. I will be talking about the what Once Upon a Turkey Leg is going to become at the conclusion of this Thursday's stream. I will be wrapping up the stories from the Kingdom series, and I will be announcing what Once Upon a Turkey Leg is going to be shifting to. It's going to involve, well, I'll talk about it on Thursday, but as far as Drumsticks After Dark, it's going to monthly. And it's going to be monthly. We will chit-chat every month from August through January, and by that time, I will make a final decision on whether I'm going to finally shut down the channel 100%. But as far as outside of home streams, I will be doing a stream here and there down at Disney, hopefully a couple. I don't know that I'm really going to look to do a lot of streaming down in the parks, but I do have a couple things in mind, and I am open to doing that. I will put shorts up from Disney, take little clips around Disney when I'm down there, definitely. So look for those as well. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching tonight, and for supporting my YouTube journey. I have appreciated all the support, and as I said, it's not the total end, but this week especially, it does mark the end of a chapter here on the channel, as it's a kind of a stepping back and stepping away and evaluating things. And so I do appreciate all the support. Hopefully you'll stick around. Come back August 13th. I will come up with, we might cover the Disney thing topic, and you know, I'll have something ready for that. So with that, have a gobble-tastic night. Take care. Oh, pop the like button if you haven't. If you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments. Very much would enjoy the comments. If you want to read the complete articles that I referred to, there's actually 3 different articles. Actually, I'll put all 3 links. I'll put them in the comments. Speaking of the comments, here in the net right after I end the stream. So speaking of ending the stream, here we go. Have a gobble-tastic night. Take care, and remember, always, you are the magic.